Hey, what's going on, guys? Hot Fuzz here with my co host.
Sloppy noise.
We're bringing you another update of the PTU. We got in there today, did some testing. There wasn't a whole lot in the patch notes you're going to see here on the side for potential fixes from over the weekend. I don't know if that's a good thing. Do you?
Look, all what we noticed, there were some major fixes. There are supposedly a couple major blockers stopping it, but the fixes are definitely some quality of life improvements. I'll put it that way.
Yep. There are still, what was it,
Yeah,
4 or 5 blockers that are still in play.
yeah,
So,
I don't. Yeah,
but
I was gonna
today
say I don't think
was
they
a
fixed any of them from last time. That's what they were saying.
Correct. But today was a test per CIG. They wanted everyone to spawn into Area 18, and boy, did they.
Mhm.
You want to take us into the experience there, Slop?
So we started at 18. Looked at the shard numbers or server numbers, and it was like 200 plus people at 18 at the start. Elevators were beautiful. They spawned in correctly. They were they worked like they everything worked, even though there was 200 people on right at the start. Um, there was some minor lag, but no rubber banding, nothing crazy. Uh, the trams showed up on time. Everyone is able to get into it. They weren't like overlapping trams like they kind of are now. Like everything kind of just smooth. Oh yeah, the parties. There's just parties going on. Oh my
Parties in
god.
the trams, man. That was a lot of people in those couple trams we ran into.
I think there was like 50 or 50-ish people in some of them.
Yeah.
But anyways, inventories worked. Um, we were able to call out our ships. We were able to go to the hangar. We were able to not have a huge queue to get out. Apparently, it got worse later on. But coming out of a small hangar, there was one person ahead of me.
I did not try the extra large hanger just due to that majority in
Yeah.
testing are probably going to have that. There were people saying they were like 15 plus in queue. Small hanger, we got out pretty quickly in style though.
It's promising if they can have that many people on one server.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, thinking ahead a couple patches, dude, those those base, attacking, defending stuff, raids, whatever you want to call them, are gonna be good. They're gonna be good.
Yeah, a good step in the right direction.
Mm.
Hopefully it maintains.
Oh,
Jumps.
what'd you think?
It worked. It was
Yeah.
smoother than the other day as well. It did work the last what on Friday's patch over the weekend. The maps worked for setting your quantum travel, and the jumps did work. I did
And
not get stopped today.
no, and I got pulled in with you when you did like the group quantum.
Correct.
So that's a major improvement over what was it never working. And if someone in your group did it at the same time as you did, then it would like cut you out of quantum, or it was a bunch of weird stuff that was happening. So that looks to be improved, maybe fixed. I don't. We'll find out.
Yeah, could have been.
But yeah,
We'll see where it
um,
goes. The jump gate, there was some testing going on with the jump gate, right? They wanted us to check and see if there was asteroids while going through the jump gate into pyro. I didn't see any. Did you?
no, and it felt smoother. It looked like the that little like white flowy whatever thing you want to call it. It was more prominent. It definitely stuck out, and I think that's I don't know. It looked smoother. There was less posts, whatever you want to call them, like the big black things that like go through the middle,
Pillars or whatever? Yeah.
pillars. Yeah, there's less of them. I was gonna say it was good. It was good.
We did try pad refueling and pad elevators, and it worked for you, right, Slop? The pad refuel, correct?
No,
No.
no. I was able to access the menu, and the menu didn't like switch all over the place like it sometimes does with like it's on for 3 seconds, it's off for 3 seconds. But Uh, hydrogen refueled, quantum didn't.
Okay. So a step back there.
Yep.
And I tried the pad elevators. I'm sure others have had this issue. I know we have, but the pad elevators work to get out to the pad from inside, but not to get in the past. We
Yeah.
were able to get it the first time you click and it came, but if you waited for another one, like
Yeah.
if you sat there and let the elevator cycle whatever, then it went kaboomski
Yeah.
and said goodbye.
Just didn't work.
Just didn't work. Workaround though was to go to the other elevator.
So we did get through pyro. We were able to go to the Stanton jump gate or whatever you want to call it, or Stanton station. Landed, noticed some weird lighting effects, and other than that, it was fine. We bought weapons, stored them. You weren't having the lighting effects, but you're on AMD. I'm Nvidia, which is
Correct.
so maybe that's it. And you had a weird thing afterwards where you like caught on fire or something like that.
Yeah, I got into the elevator leaving, going into my hangar and started on fire.
That was
So
it, yeah.
that's not a new bug per se in the game. You take your helmet on and off, but still is not a desired bug to have burning
No.
alive while in your hangar.
So we bought the ship parts and the weapons, and they stored. Everything worked that way.
Yeah.
They did equip. You were having some issues buying equipment, I thought you said, where you bought it and it didn't appear in your inventory.
I don't know if that was just I didn't click it or didn't wait for it to process, but yeah, I bought a chest or thought I bought a chest and I didn't have it, but
Gotcha.
happens.
Yep.
Engine noise was something they brought up. I did not have any engine noise while in hangars.
I don't even know what they're talking about, to be honest. I didn't experience it, so I can't give my opinion on it.
Correct. Some people in chat were saying they did have it, but we did not.
No. So we did end up going on some missions, and we chose a mercenary planetary side mission. Went down. Marker was there. On the way there, we were both able to quantum together. I got pulled in on Fuzz's jump. So once again, major quality of life improvement there. One jump, not multiple, so they're fixing it. Anyways, we got there. Everything spawned in. Marker was still good. I got all the yellow markers because I accepted it, but Fuzz didn't, so I was able to see the little, yellow arrows above everyone's head.
When we wrapped up the mission, I went to get my ship, and I was F4 view for a second, and because I wasn't seeing any of my information for ammunition or anything like that, my HUD was gone. So it's like, oh, my helmet's gone,
Yep.
but it wasn't gone, but it was at the same time. So I went outside, I went to loot a body, and then all of a sudden, when I swapped the helmet from the AI that was dead onto my head, my helmet goes magically appearing to the ground.
Good times.
Good times.
Um, After that, we got into some ship combat.
Yeah, buddy.
Missiles locked and hit. Um, I don't know if they increased the damage or I just got some lucky shots. What is it, like a size 2 missile on the F8? Is that what they got? Or size
Yeah,
1s?
size twos.
Anyway, size 2s. Two of those took down, I think it's like a 325. Is that it? Yeah,
Yeah,
325.
325.
So I don't know if I got lucky or they're doing more damage, but they locked on, they hit. It was beautiful. Weapons seemed to be firing and hitting, and we didn't experience the same problem we had previously when we were at the asteroids. So previously, my lasers, when I would shoot them, it would start out all four, and then one would quit, and then another would quit, and then another would
Mm-hmm.
quit. Uh, didn't have that problem this time. Didn't like they were all firing, they were all accurate. Shots on pips actually hit. I Yeah. So a
It
major
was good.
improvement there. Major improvement there.
So from there, we went to an asteroid mission, right?
Mhm.
So we got to the asteroid base. We went in, and we went into a dead base. No AI spawned in. It was a mission to take out some generators or whatnot.
Yeah.
So, but zero AI spawned in for that one.
And Once again, I got the mission markers, you didn't, because I accepted
Correct.
the quest or mission, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
So that still needs to be worked on. They could have just not wanting to spawn stuff, so people would actually test out the area 18 and the jump gate, though. So you never
Yeah,
know.
maybe. On a side note, at the end of our little run through here, we did go back to 18, and I went back to the hangar. We were just testing liveries out, and I got an elevator, and someone else's hangar shows up for me. So I was like, I'm gonna
Oh,
click it and see what happens. So I clicked it, and it sent me to their hangar. I was able to get into their hangar by the elevator
yeah,
and walk around without being teleported out. So that is definitely something that should be addressed.
yeah, major,
Please. That is a big one.
yeah.
So,
And Shogun, we did test it out. Liveries worked, equipment's working, everything's working. So hopefully you can fly your Retaliator one day.
one day.
One day. Um, I think that's pretty much it. Like other than that, it was people having good times. Like I think more people should try out the PTU.
I agree. It,
Like,
it's it's a good way for you to learn the little ins and outs of what they're doing, and it's also a good time.
but I was gonna say, yeah, it's just like there was 50 people kind of talking shit and having fun, jumping around and trashing the tram cars. There was like 50 or 60 people in there. So
Yeah,
maybe
it was crazy funny.
just log in for 20 minutes, have some fun, and then dip.
And if
But
you
yeah,
want to know a quick way to get into the PTU, rename your folder like you've done in the past, I'm sure. Rename your current live folder to
whoa, whoa, whoa,
PTU.
whoa, 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 no, 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 no,
What?
no. Copy and paste. Never rename your live folder. You keep that as your sacred little present off to the
Why?
side.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why?
Just in case. Just in case.
I just rename it
Just
back
in. No,
and
no,
then
no, no, no,
verify
no, no.
files.
No,
That's
no,
what I
no, no,
do.
no.
It works just
No,
fine
no,
for
no.
me.
That's you do that. I'm gonna keep my separate PTU folder.
I don't want to have another 100 gigs on my hard drive. Sorry, brother. We're going to wrap this up here. You guys have any questions, throw us a comment down below. And as always, please like, and if you have enjoyed our content and are not subscribed, please do so. We'll see you on the next one, guys.
Take care, take care.